So why so long to join a national pageant again? And do you think this is the right time for you to win a crown?
Sorry, the second one. What's the second?
Do you think this is the right time for you to win a crown again?
If you still can, why not, diba? And when I heard the news that the Miss Grand International lifted the age limit, then pasok pa pala, pwede pa makipagpuksaan. So I decided, well, actually other people call it like come back. Pero for me kasi, fashion is my home. So I call it like coming back to my home. And I think, why Miss Grand? Because I saw how bongga their production is and how they feature different personalities of their queens. I think this stage is the right stage to come home to. Thank you.
Question is for how many missing out for the Philippines? And my question is for Anita Rose Gomez and Anita, ito yung favorite question namin and natatanong din to international pageant. Ask ko na agad, why should you be our next Miss Grand International Philippines?
Wow. I didn't expect that question to be asked right now, but my answer is Miss Grand Philippines. Why should I be the next Miss Grand Philippines? Well, after the reign and the win of my queen, CJ, my Cosa Valenia, I know that it's such a great pride and honor to my province. And aside from, I want to bring pride and honor to my province as well. I really wanted to be your next Miss Grand Philippines because I have a vision and a mission. And I know that my idea, my advocacy, and how I wanted to help stop the war and violence resonates with the advocacy of Miss Grand Philippines. And I know that I may not be the candidate that is very, someone that is very inclined to advocacy about stopping the war and violence, but I know that through education, which is my advocacy as well, it will give knowledge, awareness to young people out there, because I believe that knowledge and peace starts at home. And if we have the knowledge and awareness to conquer conflict with peace, with dialogue, I know that it will be a great solution for us to stop the war and violence. And I think that will be all. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Pearly from Eventology and pageantry. My question is for Shannon Tangon.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Hi, Shannon. My question for you is, why did you come back to the Miss Grand Philippines stage, and what changed in the way you prepared for this competition?
Actually, I decided to join again because of my advocacy, which is RE 9262, the Anti-Violence Against Women and Their Children Act of 2004. After I joined Miss Grand 2023, I entered law school. And there, I've been more aware of what is really happening in my community. That is why when I started to prepare for this pageant, I wanted to incline my advocacy so that the people inside my community knows that they are being heard, that they are not alone in their silent battles. Thank you.
This is Tete from the show. Can I ask Quezon City and also Michelle? Michelle Essay and Quezon City. Sorry, one candidate only. Michelle. I'm so sorry, I have to ask one girl only. I'll ask Michelle. I'm so sorry, Quezon City.
Hello po, good afternoon. Where am I looking? Center. Hello? Hi.
Hello.
How are are you?
I am the one who asked Sergio Piazza about the 4Bs, the really brain, the one in the business, and she told us about brilliance. So if I'm gonna ask you what is the B that you like to add from that 4Bs, what will it be and why?
Behavior. I think behavior is so important. It's also a job at the end of the day. You want a winner that has the heart, that has the grit, that is willing to put 100% in every single effort, because you're showing up every single day for this job, and if you don't have love and compassion for what you do, it's also not a benefit for the organization as well, because you're working with that individual every single day. And it's also very heavy on advocacy. We're touching on war, we're touching on violence. So we need an individual that has very good behavior as well, because you're interacting with so many people. Thank you very much.
Hi guys, good afternoon. My name is Advocacy. I would like to ask Miss Laguna.
Ay, ganda niyan ata.
Hello po, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon. You look so pretty. Alam mo, nung parang ni CJ, pagpiasa pa kita napapansin, at wala ka noong, ang tawag ba, nung screening. So, you're really catching my interest right now. So, can you tell us more about yourself? Ang ganda mo talaga, even with the photos that Miss Grand Philippines has been posting online on their socials. Ang ganda-ganda talaga nag-register mo sa camera.
Well, thank you so much po. Good afternoon, I am Irish and Porto, a 20-year-old nursing student from Laguna that believes that true success lies in service, because during my hospital duty, I have witnessed both vulnerability and strength of human life, and because of that, I am here in Miss Grand Philippines advocating to stop the silent war of HIV through inclusive sex education and awareness. Thank you.
Yeah, what a advocacy. Thank you so much, Laguna.
Hello, this is James from Primetime Media. My question would be for a clan.
Hi, good afternoon everyone. Hi, James. Hi.
Welcome back again.
Thank you.
My question is, I'm very sure you're going to win a crown this time.
Sorry, I didn't hear.
How sure are you're going to win a crown this time? And what would you offer differently this time?
Well, I am 100% sure that, and praying also, that I do get a crown this time. As some of you might know, I'm really determined. I put everything in my work. I still have that fighting spirit, that momentum, which I brought here in Miss Grand Philippines. And that, I believe, would be my winning force in getting a crown. And, you know, the organization really knows my interest at best. I've worked with them long time before, and I have so much to offer, more than just myself. And I'm really fighting not just for me, but also for the people who believed in me. And I hope to inspire everyone to just keep fighting for your dreams. Yeah!
My name is Peter from Philippines. I would like to call on Miss Grand Rizal Province.
Hi.
Give me some 3 fun facts about you.
that's interesting. First of all, my name is Bea Hapo, and a fun fact about me is that I advocate for entrepreneur empowerment assessment for the younger youth, and I am a peace advocate as well in the Rizal province, as well as our country, Philippines. And second, fun fact about me is I love to dance. As you can see a while ago, I dance a lot, and I enjoy dancing because, you know, I can show the people that confidence I have in here and the love for it. And lastly is that I advocate as well for the stop the war and violence, because I am a daughter of an OFW father that is greatly affected by the war between Iran and Israel. And I believe that Miss Grand Philippines, Miss Grand International, and we have shared the same advocacy. And I believe that at the end of the day, war only stands for waste of life, absence of peace, and realization that in every war, no one really wins. So I advocate for stopping the war and violence. I hope we pray for the people that is greatly affected by this war. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Christian from the Grand Philippines. I'd like to ask a question to Miss Grand Nicolan.
Sabi mo si H after.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi, Miss Grand Nicolan. Yeah, so how do you feel competing with this roster of Miss Grand Philippines and also competing with comeback queens for the season of Miss Grand Philippines?
Can you repeat the first line?
How do you feel competing with this roster of candidates for Miss Grand Philippines, especially with the inclusion of comeback queens in this edition of Miss Grand Philippines?
Well, honestly, sir, 100%, I am enjoying the competition being with them. Because as a person, I really do love challenges. Because challenges really makes me grow and it keeps me go. And one thing that I always put in my mind, I cannot control who I will be competing with. But the one thing I can control is my capacity to win the crown. At the end of the day, you only hold the pen that will create your journey, and it's not about your competitor at all. Thank you.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm Ashley Nora, pageantology.
Dito boses!
Good afternoon for Miss Kansas City. Miss Kansas City, you won this multinational during Miss World Philippines 2024 competition. So what really happened on your supposed competition internationally?
Well, I would first like to extend my gratitude for the Miss World organization, ALB Talent Circles. I've learned and grown a lot with them in the past 1 year, and I cannot be more thankful for where I am and for what I have achieved so far. But with Miss Grand Philippines, I believe that I can bring a different side of me in the table. As a half Filipina Iranian, I have experience in matters of war, in matters of being on the verge of fear, of losing someone you really love. And I believe that the advocacy of the Miss Grand Philippines really synchronizes with my experiences, aside from my advocacy, which is, of course, providing clean, potable water, like Miss World Ayan. And of course, the growth, the continued exposure to the person that I'll be challenged to become is why I joined Miss Grand Philippines.
Nikki, I heard this channel daw yung kapatid mo sa Ilan. Can you tell us more about your kapatid?
Yes, so again, I am a half Filipina Iranian woman. And during the time of June, my brothers went to Iran for a vacation because it was, well, Iran is a very beautiful country with beautiful culture and beautiful people who are very kind. But at that moment, Iran and Israel had a conflict. And because of that conflict, all flights got cancelled and no one could get out of that country. So my brothers were stranded, and at that moment, I was really scared every day because I could lose someone that I truly love at any given moment. And that is a painful fear to go through. But thankfully, now the flights are now open, the 12-day war is over, we have fought for peaceful dialogue, and we are in the way of peace, and my brothers actually arrived in the Philippines this morning. So, although I am privileged to have this opportunity to have a safe place for my family, a lot of people in both sides, when there is any war, do not have this opportunity. And I would like to be the voice for those people. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mimi. Hello, Mama naman.
Doon na sa
Hello, good afternoon. This is Annalyn Kusai. My question to you is, do pageants require discipline? What daily habit you do that contributes to your self-growth?
Well, the one thing that I do every single day is the one thing that my mom has always taught me, which is to meditate at least for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, whatever you can give, because those moments of silence will make you feel grounded, it will make you feel and think about the things that you have to reflect on every single day. So I use that time as a prayer for myself to really reflect on it, and I really hope that I can inspire other people to do exactly the same thing, and to inspire and to just really look inside, because you always have the answer. I've always believed in that.
Hi, good afternoon. This is Jay from Pageantry. I'd like to call Miss Caloocan. Hi, dear. So, congratulations, you made it to Miss Grand Philippines as the official candidate. So, my question for you is, what do you think is your best quality that makes you qualified to win the crown?
Thank you for that question. Well, I think the best quality I have is that I turn pain into and I turn pain into a strong inspiration to me, because I really do believe that without pain you cannot develop, you cannot improve. Because I really do believe that hardship in life really do exist to test how far you can stand them. Just never give up. They are the shadows which will mold us to become stronger than we used to be. Thank you.
Miss Grand Batangas.
Hello po.
Hello.
Where are you po? Hello po.
Hi, Miss Batangas. You've won Miss Grand Batangas as
March 10.
March 20. Okay, so what are your takeaways during Miss Grand Batangas that you can bring to Miss Grand Philippines? That you can bring to Miss Grand Philippines for you to win?
Sorry, what's the term po that you use?
Sorry.
What's the...
Let me repeat.
Thank you.
Okay, so what are your takeaways during Miss Grand Miss Grand Batangas that you can bring to Miss Grand Philippines for you to win?
I think it has always been believing in yourself. I'll be honest with you guys, hindi po ako naniniwala sa sarili ko na kaya ko. I have to ask people, my friends, my team, my family, if kaya ko ba talaga. And actually, this is not my first pageant. Pero kahit nasa past pageants ko, hindi ako naniniwala. And I realized
na as long as you don't believe in yourself, hindi mo makakamtan yung confidence, yung kakayanan na mag-influence on other people. Because if hindi mo yung maibigay sa sarili mo, you can never give that to any other people. Yun lang po. Thank you.
Hello. Hello. Good afternoon. This is Jojo Papanis from the pageantry platform, and I would like to ask Ms. Grant Nueva Ecija. Hello, Ms. Grant Nueva Ecija. Congratulations.
Yes, welcome back to me.
Okay, just a simple question. What does Miss Grand International Philippines mean to you?
Oh, it means a lot. The very first word that I think of whenever I hear the word Miss Grand Philippines, I mean the term Miss Grand Philippines, it's home. This is where I started my pageant journey. This is where I discovered my strengths and my capabilities, and how I can, be brave or fearless in everything that I do, and how can I put myself out there in order for me to be an inspiration to other people, to never be afraid, and to always believe in the power of your dreams. Because as you all know, I may be a nobody at the start, but I know that I can be somebody, and that's the power that I hold, which is believing in the power of my dreams. Thank you.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Eric from Filipinas and from the Philippines. This question to Miss Grand Philippines Filipino community in Canada.
Hi, Bob.
Hello, good afternoon. You look so sunny. I'm here in the middle. Hello, my question to you is, what does beauty mean to you, and how do you embody it in your life as a Filipino girl? Thank you.
I grew up here in the Philippines, and one look at me, you wouldn't think. Back then, I was not an ideal beauty standard. Even up until now, I always stand up in a crowd surrounded by Filipinos because of the texture of my hair and the color of my skin. But then I realized that that's what made me beautiful. I always stand out in a crowd, and it made me stronger because anywhere I go, you can see these hairs, And yeah, I'm just really happy, and I really, really want to show younger generations that no matter what you look like, if you believe in yourself, you are beautiful, girl, just like these hairs.
Hello. Hi guys. My question is for Miss Grand Pangasinan. Okay, I'm here. Hi, I'm JR from PH Pangasinan, and congratulations again, Miss Grand Philippines, for amazing and successful event. So here's my question. Hello, my kapatid. How are you? Your question, what motivated you to join Miss Grand Philippines, and how do you believe that this platform aligns with your personal advocacy and purpose as a born Filipino?
What motivated me to join Miss Grand is because of its advocacy. Its behavior is because of what it is fighting for. My advocacy is feed the focus, and I do believe that if we feed not just our stomach but also our mind with knowledge, that we can stop the war and violence to everybody. And with that, we can achieve peace and a better world for everyone. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Hello, I'm PJ Catalan from PJ Philippines. My question goes to Miss Grand Paranaque. I'm Miss Paranaque. Hello, I'm here.
Sorry.
So my question is, what is your stand regarding the anti-activities such as live selling into pageants? Like what papanood din last year?
Actually, I do live selling before. I've done it before. Just the last one that I did at live selling was last year. I had to do that because I needed the money. I didn't grow up in a family where we are capable to provide for every needs that I have to provide for myself. So I had to stand up for myself. Well, my stand for that, live selling is for money and also exposure. Yung before nag-live selling ko, I've encountered a lot of comments na how much, qualities, ganyan. A lot of comments. But then again, I think live selling is not just about selling the main items, but also selling how good a quality of a person you are. Because live selling is not just about the clothes or the material things that you're selling the world, the people, but it's also about how you can show a good quality. Even actually the one that Papa Nawat said about the live selling. Well, you cannot provide a good fashion if you don't have money. So that's why I'm good with that live selling.
Ethan Watson of Feb.ph. My question is for Miss Alabang. So here po, over here, left side, right side here, right side there. Describe a significant challenge you faced in your life and how overcoming it has shaped your character and readiness to serve as Miss Grand Philippines.
There's like a lot of challenges that I faced in the past, especially when I took my board exam in nursing. I really doubt myself in my studies, but still, after the board exam, tawa naman ng Diyos, umasa naman po. And I'm still applying my determination, skills, and prayers to this pageant. So that's one of the things I am gonna apply, and still gonna apply, I'm gonna apply on the day.
Thank you so much.
Miss Quezon Province. Hi dear.
Good afternoon.
How can Miss Grant truly, as a Miss Grant Philippines candidate, how can you truly embody the tagline here, the one and only?
Oh, the one and only. Well, I would like to share first a short story. You know what? Coming here, I don't have any huge money in my pocket. But what I bring is a pure hard work, perseverance, and dedication. You know what? In my province, they called me the best runner-up. Because I always ended up as runner-up or semi-finalist. But I believe that those setbacks that I have received is only making me strong right now to become unstoppable and the one and only grandest woman. And I believe that I can uplift every Filipino because I have my dreams and because I am a Quezonian. Because once a Quezonian dreams, she dreams big. And once she fights with her heart. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Sherman. I'd like to ask Miss Muntinlupa. I want to hear. Muntinlupa. Dalawa na here. Well, that's it, right? Natapos na ng Pride Month, and my question is related to that. Since, do you think member of the LGBTQIA+ community should be allowed to join pageant in their gender that they identify to? Why or why not?
So
a very heavy question. I mean, Miss Grand is all about stopping the war and the violence and bringing peace to everybody. And I believe that if somebody identifies as a woman and they want to join this pageant, they should be allowed to do that because if that's something that empowers them, then they should be able to do that anyway. Because standing here in front of you, I feel so empowered. Standing in front of all these girls, I just feel like we're all so beautiful, and if we can let other people feel that way too, then why shouldn't we?
Nakita mo Oli, hindi pa nagpo-push.
Any volunteers? Will you do that? Sino pa girls hindi natatanong? I miss email Sambuanga Cebu. I'm here. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm fabulous. My question is, in your own little way, how can you actually stop the war?
Well, actually, to share with you all my story, I am a student athlete, and I also restock athletes here in the Philippines. So I'm around 6 during 2020 long tennis, and I compete different places. So I think I can able to bring that here in Miss Grand, where I can able to promote my advocacy, having a strong support system for the youth, because knowing that through sports we can build self-confidence, self-discipline, and also good habits. And through this, we can change players into community leaders. And soon we can teach them how to strive their goals, how to carry problems through sports. And most of all, a sport that will bring the pride of different places where we can contribute by leadership as well.
Sino ba yung Negros ako? Tatanong daw Valenzuela. Basta hindi pa natanong. Okay, hi. By the way, I'm calling for OPM in Worldwide. My question is, can you tell us your greatest strength coming to this competition that would make you an effective Miss Grand Philippines?
Well, thank you so much for that question. I think my greatest strength would be I'm a multitasker. So since college, I was a working student. So currently I'm working 2 jobs. I'm a public servant and a virtual medical assistant at night. So I think this hardships and also the work that I put every day of my life, I've grown from it. So every day is a challenge, but every day is also a learning process. So standing here in Miss Grand Philippines is such an honor, and representing Valenzuela City is also such an honor. And I'm very proud that Miss Grand Philippines advocates for stopping the war and violence through compassion, peace, and humanity across the world. So I think everything that I did with my journey, with all of the hardships and that I put, with how I am, how strong I am, how confident I am, and that is that is what makes me grand. Thank you.
May we ask all the candidates who weren't asked yet to please move forward, dito po kayo sa harap ng stage, so our press can ask you questions. Again.
Good afternoon, everyone. So, my question